Hello everyone, it's Nicole again, your International and Postgraduate Officer, and today I'm currently sat in the Riley Smith Theatre with Leslie and Alma from the Mexican Society. We're going to be talking about a very interesting event which is going to go ahead on the 1st and the 2nd of November. So Leslie and Alma, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yes, hi, I'm Leslie. I'm the cultural event organizer for the Mexican Society.
Hi, I'm Alma. I'm the president of the Mexican Society. Nice to meet you all.
So during the past few months at LUU, we've been working in collaboration with the Mexican Society and Leslie and Alma to put on the first event in the LUU culture calendar of the year, and the Day of the Dead. So this event has gone ahead in previous years, just run by the Mexican Society, but this year it's a lot bigger, it's a lot better, and it has had these two working on it with the rest of LUU. So I'm just going to be asking them a few questions about this event so you can get a bit more insight into it and hopefully come along, just so that people can know a bit more about what this is. What is the Day of the Dead?
So the Day of the Dead, even though the name says death, is actually a celebration of life. So it's a celebration of the life of the loved one that you lost. So after all of this year and after not seeing one another for a while, we believe that it's important to celebrate life. It's important to remember the ones that we lost.
I think an important thing is just to remember that in Mexico, we don't think that the people we have lost is gone, but we think about that death is part of life, and those people, the ones that we have lost, remain in our community in that sense. So this day is to celebrate the way to bring back those memories about the people that we have lost, so they can be again part of our life. So that is why this is a celebration, because we just like to celebrate all the years and all the time that they spent with us, and to remember them when they were with us, and not that we have just lost them.
What are the events that you celebrate to celebrate the Day of the Dead back at home?
So, as I said, it's something more like celebration. So we usually have a really vibrant color of altar that we call an ofrenda. We use certain elements to bring back and to remember our loved one. Also, obviously, Mexicans, so we love food, so we have a lot of food that represents Day of the Dead, and so that's kind of how we celebrate back home. The most known thing that we use are sugar skulls, so skulls with vibrant colors.
How does that link to the events that you're putting on at LUU about the Day of the Dead? So what events are being put on at LUU?
So we're dividing all the celebration between 2 days. Mm-hmm. So one would be held on November the 1st, where we have a bunch of workshops that we will be running with other societies. So we have the sugar skull molding workshop, where you could actually mold your own sugar skulls and then decorate it with all edible materials, so that would be really nice. And then we have painting a skull, like a sugar skull, but it's a ceramic skull, so you can paint it and you can decorate it, and you can we have this tradition to write the name of the lost one that you are dedicating that ceramic piece on the skull. So that will be another workshop that we will be doing. And we have a poetry workshop from a traditional Mexican poetry that is called Calavera, that basically is a poetry where you kind of laugh about death, and it's really amazing. So that will be run by the Escribe Society.
Also, in the first day, we're going to have the classic altar. So we wanted to make it a little bit more personal this time. So we are giving every person that registers to the workshop every single element, so they can build their own altars. All of these altars are going to be presented at the foyer, which will come to our celebrations for the 2nd of November, which is the actual Day of the Dead. So on the 2nd of November, we're going to have a performance that will start around 5 p.m. with the Folk Society blues and jazz, and also a big band, and maybe some other external bands joining for the celebration. So we would have that, then we would be reading the poetry built on the first workshop, and also we would have like the unveiling of the altar, of all the altars that people would be doing. So we're hoping to bring a little bit more of the Mexican culture and bring a little bit more of celebration, and it's not a party, but it's a happy event.
What does Day of the Dead mean to you?
Halloween is always fun, you know, trick-or-treating, kind of have a disguise and all of this stuff. But Day of the Dead is a little bit more, as I said, it's a family thing. So we usually try to incorporate whoever we lost into the celebration. We have their favorite food made for them, so it's a little bit closer to my heart in a way. It's a way that we, as kind of, it's this type of culture that it was grabbed from the natives and incorporated with European culture. So I believe that bringing it back to Leeds and having a celebration, a big celebration like this one, kind of would emphasize that, the union of both cultures and just bringing everyone together.
I think for me is, as Leslie mentioned, it's just like this family day. And one part that I have like always present with me is like on November the 2nd, we always go to the parade, because there is like a parade in the city where I was born, and everyone dresses and paint their faces like this sugar skull. So for me, since I was a kid, I was like really amazed just to see a bunch of people dressed and painted like sugar skull. Is so beautiful. So I think that I really enjoyed that part of the parade with all my family. And then it's again going back at home and taste that favorite dish from the person that you lost. But then instead of being like a sad part, it's just this a really happy way of bringing that person back to you, you know, like talk about the good times and laugh about like those memories, you know. It's really nice.
Out of everything that's happening in the event, on the 2 event days, what are you most excited about?
I would say the performance. I just want to see what everyone is gonna create. I mean, at the end, the fact that we have individual altars this year, that means that everyone can be as creative as they want with their altar. So I just want to see the unveiling of everything, and obviously celebrate with everyone and have this big performance and just enjoy the whole day.
I think for me it would be the altar unveiling, because the fact that as Leslie said, like we have these individual kind of modular altars, but then when we put all together, it will be this communal effort built by a lot of people putting like the best of them in something. So for me that has like a lot of meaning, like creating this community with all the people that wants to join and participate and that are interested in knowing and collaborating with the Mexican culture is like something that really fills my heart.
Well, as you guys have heard, Day of the Dead is happening 1st and the 2nd of November, which is not that far away. Crazy how quickly this year has gone by. But please get down to LU and participate in all the events that Leslie and Alma have worked so hard. It's a great opportunity to really immerse yourself in the culture and different cultures that you can only get through LU. And thank you so much for paying attention to me talking in this video. Bye everyone. Bye. Say goodbye.
Bye. Bye.